Good morning. Question number 55, Jharkhand eligibility test, life science. The collagenous protein in bones subserves which of the following function? Option number A is growth factor and cell attachment. Option number B is binding of ionic calcium and physiologic hydroxyapatite. Option number C is formation of the three-dimensional lattice of the matrix. And option number D is binding of mineral components to the matrix. So let's begin. These are the question and the option. So something about bone tissue. Bone tissue is a mineralized connective tissue. Connective tissue, uh, a group of cell is known as connective tissue. It can be in the form of liquid like blood, or it can be hard, compact, and fixed, like an example of bones, isn't it? So bone is a connective tissue with abundant extracellular matrix and widely have been separated by other cells. So bone tissue is a composite of combination of organic and inorganic forms of the cell, isn't it? Organic means life, means life cell means alive cells, and inorganic means minerals like calcium and phosphorus and so on. So the structural materials of the organic are collagen. Mainly the main composition of the organic is collagen, in which the proteins are present, collagen fibers are present, isn't it? And the cells are, these type of cell is osteocyte cell, osteoblast cell, and osteoclast cell. Okay, so secreted by osteoblast, it is primarily osteoblast cell secretes the collagen mainly in the extracellular region. It is only responsible for tensile strength, isn't it? And inorganic components consist of calcium minerals and hydroxyapatite complex and other minerals which form a collagen framework around the collagen, isn't it? It crystallizes and forms hard which makes the bone hard. Therefore the presence of these minerals show up in x-ray or radiograph, isn't it? So overall composition of extracellular extracellular matrix is 30 to 40% organic and 40 to 45% inorganic, that is mineral composition, and 15% it is water. So hardness versus flexibility. The inorganic components, that is the mineral, those give the bones it hardness and brittleness, and the flexibility is given by the collagen fibers, the living part in the bone, that gives the flexibility to the bone. So the bone should not be hard enough, but it must consist some flexibility, isn't it? If it is too hard, it will break easily, like glass, isn't it? And if it is flexible, little bit flexible like steel or wood something, isn't it? So it will be a combination of hardness and flexibility. So this is the uh, SD image of bone composition. It consists of matrix, cells, and so on, organic and inorganic forms. So coming to option number A, the question was, the collagenous protein in bones subserves which of the following function? Option number A is growth factor and cell attachment. So option A, growth factor and cell attachment, is the primary handled by glycoprotein, isn't it? Glycoprotein like fibronectin and integrin, which interact from cell to cell adhesion. We have talked about cell adhesion in previous questions, so you must remember that cell attachment or cell adhesion is responsible is made by laminin or integrin like structure, which and it communicates with the other cell with the help of fibronectin or with the help of other extracellular matrix, isn't it? So collagen does not help in cell attachment, and the growth factor is secreted by other cells, not by collagen itself. Collagen is a protein, but the growth factor is secreted by the cells itself, the osteoblast and osteoclast cell. Coming to question number option number B, binding of ionic calcium and physiologic hydroxyapatite. This is the job of specialized protein like osteocalcin and not of the collagen, isn't it? You see the question, the collagenous protein in bone subserves which of the following? They have asked the function of the collagen protein and not of what do you say, the, and here in option B it is saying that binding of ionic calcium and physiological hydroxyapatite. So calcium and hydroxyapatite are binding, calcium binding function is not of the collagen, but it serves a space for the minerals to sit. The collagen provides a space for minerals to sit, but it does not binds to them, isn't it? So this option is also not appropriate. You can see here proteins such as osteocalcin are responsible for this. The osteocalcin are responsible for binding of ionic calcium. It has a efficiency, it has a affinity for calcium ion, isn't it? And collagen is not related with direct binding of the ionic calcium. Option number C is formation of three-dimensional matrix is the correct answer. See, collagen makes a fiber-like structure, isn't it? We have talked about collagen in much detail in question number 53, if you remember, just one question above. So formation of a structural support is what the collagen does, and this is the correct answer, that is formation of three-dimensional lattice of the matrix. So here you can see the collagen fiber is making triple helix, and the triple helix is known as tropocollagen. You must have remembered from the previous question. And the procollagen forms into tropocollagen, and tropocollagen forms into collagen fibrils. So this is the correct answer. And option number D is binding of mineral components to the matrix. This function is served by bone shallow protein or BSP and other bridge protein and other extracellular matrix, other substances, other bone, other proteins, other cells which are present in the extracellular matrix like proteoglycan, and these are responsible for binding to mineral components to the matrix, and collagen just provides a support for the extracellular matrix, isn't it? So this comes to the conclusion of this question. The collagenous protein in bones subserves which of the following function? Growth factor and cell attachment. Cell attachment we have seen, it is done by integrin and fibronectin and laminin proteins, and binding of ionic calcium is done by osteocalcin cell and physiologic hydroxyapatite. These are all done by osteocalcin. It has an affinity for calcium, and formation of three-dimensional lattice of matrix is done by collagen fiber with the help of tropocollagen and collagen fibers, and it gives the support and forms a mesh of the what do we say, extracellular matrix, isn't it? And binding of mineral components to the matrix is done by other component of the extracellular matrix that are secreted by fibroblast. Okay, so thank you for having